Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and thanks to all of you that are visiting. I am going to work on my hashtag 52 tags. I am once again, well, I owed last week's, and then this week's just actually came out yesterday, so I guess I'm not all that far behind. So I'm going to be working on week 37, which was, I think this was reverse applique. So I've picked out 5 fabrics. I had a real hard time doing that, and my first instinct was to run and buy fabric, and I thought, nope, I am going to use what I have. So I have picked these fabrics out. I've come up with some sort of design, not anything fabulous, but trying to decide here. I think I want this to be my top fabric. That's what I'm thinking. And then I don't know if I want this to be, well, I'll put this next. And I just cut out squares because I am going to mimic what Anne did as far as stitching these together. And then cutting out my tag shape. I just need to stay up higher here. So I'm just going to pin these together. Probably should have pressed them, but I didn't. And that's okay. Well, maybe I should move this over a little bit further. I'm going to put my tag in here so I can see where I am. All I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my tag on here. And hopefully this pencil will show up. That way I sort of know where I am. And I guess I gotta figure out how tall I want this. I'm just gonna take a... I have really been out of the groove. I am trying desperately to find my mojo. Part of it is I just feel really tired, and I feel like I want to do something and I don't want to do anything, you know? So I'm trying to work through that. Because as I watch videos, I get so motivated, and then I come in here and I just don't have the, I don't know the word, the gumption or the willpower to do it, you know? But this is always relaxing. So the next thing I'm going to do exactly what Anne did. As far as, I'm going to stitch around my tag shape. Thought I lost my threaded needle. So this isn't going to be anything spectacular. I just want to hold all this fabric together. And for some reason I'm going to start down on this corner. And I'm just going to do a running stitch so that all my layers of fabric will be held together. Like I said, I just picked out fabric from fabrics that I had. A lot of them are scraps, you know, that I had left. But one thing I tend to notice, I love calicos. I don't have any really pretty prints, you know, with big designs on them. I tend to like the smaller patterns. I love the fabrics that have the larger designs, but I just don't have any. Ouch. So I am just going to go around this. I don't think I'm going to keep you on here. I'm just doing a running stitch to hold all my layers together. So I will turn you off and come back on once I complete this. See you in a couple. Okay, so I did my running stitch around my, yeah, I did. I was like, oh no, did I go all the way through? So I'm just going to use these other scissors, seem to be better. I'm just going to cut my square out. And I would like to have, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Maybe I'll get fairly close. I'm going to cut this bigger. Trying to think that I'll leave like that. I'll leave that straight. I'm going to get closer here on the side. Closer on this side. I was wondering, maybe I could cut these in different lengths. Let me just see if that'll work or not. Just so you can sort of see all the layers. I don't know if it'll work or not. I don't think it's going to work. I'll just cut it even. It's a little bit bigger than my tag, but I'm okay with that. I definitely don't want to cut through my stitching. So I'll make that work. That will be fine. So I have my 5 layers, and I've come up with a basic circle design. And I thought I would do something like maybe a half circle, another half circle inside. I'm trying to figure out if I want that to run all the way over to this edge. I think I want it on this side of my stitching. I'm just going to cut this. So I'm going to do something like this. And what I did, as you can see, I used my punches and I cut out 1-inch circles, and then I decided to use a 2-inch circle to just sort of figure out what I wanted to do, you know. And I think I just want this one. I'm going to have that one in the center here. But then the other thing I thought of, I'll lap. I think I'm going to lap that one and leave this one out here by itself, or vice versa. I think I'll leave that one up at the top by itself and lap this one over that. So I think the first thing I need to do is trace around this. So that gives me that half circle. Lets me know about where I want this one. And then I wanted this one lapping. And hopefully I'll be able to cut these out without, you know, in one piece rather than a bunch of pieces. So that's good enough, I can see that. And then I'll put one up here. Alright, so that's going to be my design, and it's probably very hard to see on camera because of this light blue. But I can see the lines, and now, once again, all I'm going to do is do a running stitch around my designs. This one I want to lap over there. Right? Yeah. So I'm going to do the running stitch, and when I get that all done, I'll come back and we'll start cutting out to expose different layers of fabric underneath. See you in a couple. Okay, I am back. I got all my stitching done. And I ran a line down here as well where my half circles are, just because when I cut this out and this out, I didn't want to be right up against my edge where it's holding all the fabrics together. So now comes the true test. Now I've come up with a plan, I think, of how I want, how I want to cut these out. We'll see. I have these two little pairs of scissors. I think these are going to be too big, but these are very sharp scissors. So I have those if I need them. So here, I want to get to this light blue, which is the third layer. I'm really scared about this part because you need to get close to your stitching, but you just want to go through the layers that you intend to. This is going to be sort of difficult, I can tell. Just trying to get something started here. I don't know, where's my light blue at? I want that to be light blue. See if I can find it. It's the third layer. Just being careful not to cut through my stitching. I'm just going to do this layer by layer because I'm scared. I'm scared! There's one layer. I need to cut this out. See if I can get these scissors under this fabric. Come on, scissors, cooperate. Almost there, I think. Right there. Let's see. Yep, we're getting there. Slow, easy process. Well, I don't know about the easy, but go slow and easy. Alright. Need to save our bits. I haven't watched the video from yesterday yet, but I know we're going to have to applique with them or something, so I've made myself some awful small pieces. So that's my blue. I think this one, I want to go down to what layer? Oh wow. That one I have to go down 3 layers. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Where shall I start? I'm trying to get my scissors in here. This is tedious work. I think it's something that you have to take your time with, otherwise, get these stitching, it's really going to become a problem. I don't know if I want that. Sort of thinking this one's going to be this color. Will this be? No, I want to go down. We're going to get through this one because I think I want this pattern up in that circle. See if I can cut through here. I'm going to find out how many layers do I have to go through. So I went through one. Okay, I think I have 2 layers to go through. I'm going to see if I might be able to. Ooh, that just one? Yeah, that's one. Once again, just being careful I don't cut over my stitching. I think I only have one more layer to go through before I get to the layer I want. Yeah. It broke. I like that. Alright, now inside this circle I want to get to this so it's through all the layers. Let me do this circle first. Well, I'm going to turn you off. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me cut through these. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do that. Let's see. Well, let me just give this a try. I'm going to try to get a big enough section cut here so that maybe I can get in there and do more than one layer at a time. Down. Got one more layer to go. Gee whiz, I want to make sure I don't cut below that. Okay. Down to the layer I want. The problem is my scissors don't want to cut through that much fabric. So, I'll do a couple at a time. Here I am. I'm going through 3. My scissors don't like that too much. Let me do 2. And I got 2 more layers to go through. This is sort of like doing those master boards where you collage and then when you cut them out you don't know what you're going to get, you know, as far as tags or journal cards, you know how they're going to look until you cut them. That's what this reminds me of. The big surprise. Hopefully at the end of it you like what you get. Okay, like that so far. I've got to save these pieces. And then this one is going to be that fabric, which I think, yeah, I just have to go through one layer here. Getting braver as I go. I think it's that initial cut. You're so scared you're going to ruin what you just spent time doing. I'm happy with that. I know it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Too creative or intricate, but it's my first time just cutting some of these loose strings off. I'm happy with that. That's pretty cool. You know, the process is what I'm talking about. Let's see, I think I want this like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to glue mine down. Oh, I gotta be careful with this. Forgot, I cut the end of this glue bottle because I kept having so many issues getting the glue to come out, and now I have it so large that I have to be extremely careful when I go to use it. Otherwise I end up with a lot more glue than what I want. Tag's a bit bigger than my fabric's bigger than my tag, but I'm certainly not going to cut that edge. I think what I might have to do on this one, I think, I don't want the stitches on it. Well, I'm going to let that dry and see if I need to do anything else to make sure that adheres properly. Try to get the glue off me here. So yeah, my tag could have been a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. You can see in the back how much bigger my area is. I made my tag so small. I don't know, I could cut those down a little bit. I'm just scared to get so close to, I'm just going to try. Because you're going through so many layers, you just don't want to cut through your stitching, that's for sure. Let's see if I can get this side closer. And I did. It's a lot better than what it was. You could probably round these. That's good enough. Alright, so there you have it. What week is this? This was week 37. Reverse applique. So I have it done. Now I feel a sense of relief. Okay, I will be back soon. Thank you all for taking time to visit my channel, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.